All right. So I think it's time for us. Well, do we have a great day today? Because that was our last speaker today. Yeah, right? Is that amazing? Did anybody like come here expecting something different than this today? Is this what you expected? Yeah? Did it meet your expectations or exceed your expectations? Exceeded. Yes? Exceeded. Very good. All right. Allie worked so hard putting this all together. Let's give Allie a... All right. So I believe it's time for Vivian and Alan and Natty to please hand out the special surprise. We have a special surprise today. People have been asking me, what's next, Clint? What's next? What's next? And since I created Celebrity Launchpad and won GKIC's Info Marketer of the Year award, they started asking me that. And then when I created Business Expert Forum at Harvard Faculty Club, they said, what's next? And I said, West Point is next. And then after West Point, they said, what's next? And I said, I don't know. It's not so easy to come up with amazing things, and I don't want to do anything unless it's going to be amazing. Now, if you will look in the handout, if you'll open the handout, if you're not opposed to Allie and I helping you put an extra $1 million in your bank account, you should open this handout and turn to the first page and look on the left-facing page. You'll see there Grant Cardone photographed at the NASDAQ. And look how he's using that photo. He just posts a photo of himself speaking at NASDAQ on a post where he says, meet and greet East LA, Thursday, 12 p.m. Sheraton Fairplex Hotel and Conference Center. It has nothing to do with NASDAQ. He's just using that on social media to raise his status. He's the speaker at NASDAQ. There I am at the vault of the secret formula at Coca-Cola. Visiting that vault changed my whole perspective on formulas. I used to teach my secret formula for how to get on TV anytime you want for free. I used to teach that in sales presentations. There's no more teaching that. You want the secret formula of how to get on TV for free that's put my clients on over 3,400 television appearances, you have to pay a lot of money now. And then there's Arianna Huffington talking about how she loved her time speaking at Microsoft. She's just attaching to the corporate brand just the way Grant Cardone is attaching to the corporate brand. All of these big money speakers attach to brands. Harvard is a great brand to attach to. West Point is a great brand to attach to, if you got it. NASDAQ is a great brand to attach to. Microsoft is a great brand. Coca-Cola is a great brand to attach to. I ask my clients when they come to Celebrity Launchpad, who are your clients? Who are the clients that you work with? Do you have any major clients? Any major corporate brands that we can brag about when you're on TV? It's important. Well, another thing people were asking me is, when are you going to lead a mastermind, Clint? Why don't you lead a mastermind? I never understood the real value proposition of masterminds. Even though I've been a member of masterminds that cost a lot of money, I never really understood why people would pay so much money just for a couple of nuggets that you take away from a mastermind. That's basically usually what you get, a couple of nuggets. Didn't make any sense. And if I was ever going to lead a mastermind, it would have to include much more value than what most masterminds include. Then, on the bottom of the next page, you see the back of Grant Cardone's head looking up at a Jumbotron. That's the NASDAQ Jumbotron in Times Square. That's where your book cover is going to be 75 feet tall. Just like Grant's. See that guy speaking on the stage at Coca-Cola? That's going to be you speaking on the stage at Coca-Cola. What we put together is called the $1 Million Business Accelerator. The goal of the $1 Million Business Accelerator is put another $1 million in your bank account by giving you corporate attachment. By saying, like Brendan Burchard. Brendan Burchard, any Brendan Burchard fans in the room? A few? What does he say every single time he speaks? I've had the great privilege of sharing my message on the same stage as Sir Richard Branson, the Dalai Lama, at great corporations like GE, Accenture, and Amazon. And I remember being in a chair like this and hearing him say that for the first time and thinking to myself, guy spoke at Amazon? He must be super smart. He must be getting paid a lot of money to be a speaker if he's speaking at Amazon or GE. All these big money speakers attached to these big money corporate speaking gigs. How do you get those gigs? The chicken and the egg. How do you get those gigs if you haven't had those gigs? Everything I do is a deconstruction, a reverse engineering. That's how I figured out how to get on TV anytime you want for free. I reverse engineered the process. And I've reverse engineered the process of getting corporate speaking gigs too. This is it, the $1 Million Business Accelerator. You're going to speak at NASDAQ on December 3rd and 4th. And after you speak on NASDAQ, inside the NASDAQ market site in New York City, your book is going to be on the Jumbotron in Times Square, and we're going to have you professionally photographed, just like Grant. Then we're going to go speak at Coca-Cola, March 10 and 11 in 2018. And you're going to get photos of you speaking in a huge theater with Coca-Cola branding in it. It's a Coke property. And we're going to have audience there, and you're going to get those photos too. We're also going to have teachings on branding at Coke. Oh my God. Visiting this Coke facility really changed my whole perspective on everything. And I'm going to explore that whole Coca-Cola dynamic and how we can apply Coca-Cola marketing philosophy and branding power to your personal brands. Super powerful. And then we have Google and Microsoft lined up. And I'm juggling which one's going to give me the best positioning, which venue is going to be the best. Well, it's not quite so simple because it really is about venue. It's a complex analysis. Yeah, I like the name Google, but if the venue at Microsoft is more prestigious, like for example, if you turn the page and you see there's a guy speaking at Google, with Google on a podium, that's pretty good. But then look at Arianna Huffington speaking in that Microsoft one. That's pretty good too. And I'm telling you, I'm evaluating which one and I'm negotiating it out between the two so that I can get you the best possible venue, because ultimately it's a more complex analysis than just is it Google or Microsoft, because they're both top 20 brands. And what we've done here is we've put together a group of top 20 brand names for you to attach to as a corporate speaker, but even beyond corporate speaking, even if you don't want to speak to corporations and get paid $25,000 or more for a keynote, you can still talk about how you spoke at Google, you spoke at Coca-Cola, you shared your message at the NASDAQ, and have these beautiful marketing assets to solidify those positioning statements for you in the eyes of your customers and prospects, and to use in your social media the way these big money speakers are using those assets. And you know, being a big money speaker is not about making money as a speaker. Being a big money speaker is about making money as a coach and a consultant. That's really what it's about, because even if you're getting 25 or 50,000 for a keynote, that's really not where the money is. It's way bigger than that. So what are you going to get in the $1 Million Business Accelerator program? Well, the guaranteed deliverables are listed on the inside of the last page. You're going to get pro photos and videos of you speaking at corporate attachment to the most recognizable brands on the earth, 3 of them. You're going to get bragging rights immediately and forever. Hey, I'm going to be speaking at NASDAQ in December. That's not so weak. That's really powerful. You're going to get speaking experience and resume building. Hey, man, this speech at Harvard was a rehearsal for the next one. And the next one is a rehearsal for the next one. Every time Donald Trump speaks in an arena, it's a rehearsal for the next speech. I will personally mentor you into becoming a 7-figure speaker. I did a video with Joel Weldon And I said, hey, you know, the way I've done this, I'm earning 7 figures a year as a speaker. I think that puts me in the top 5% of the National Speakers Association money earners. He said, no, that puts you in the top 1% of money earners in the National Speakers Association. And I've done it really quick, and really nobody's helped me to do it, except for the people I've paid tons of money to mentor me. But nobody's taken me under their wing and said, I'm just going to help you, kid. I've figured this stuff out, and I'm going to help you to do it as your mentor for your 7-figure speaking career. Each of these events, these 2-day events, will include 1.5 days of training where I'm going to personally mentor you on branding at Coca-Cola. I'm going to personally mentor you on business at the NASDAQ market site in New York City. And I'm going to personally mentor you on technology at either Google or Microsoft. And one of the things they taught us at the Wharton Business School was always, and you can read about this in my book, What They Teach You at the Wharton Business School, always, always, always invest in the best technology. It's a deliberate strategy taught at the Wharton Business School, and I'm going to teach you everything I know about how to use technology as an entrepreneur to accelerate your business and add at least $1 million to your bottom line. And I'm going to do that either at Google or Microsoft. You'll also have, of course, hot seats. That's a standard thing of masterminds. Masterminding and networking with me and Ali and other high net worth individuals, entrepreneurs like yourselves. And then you wanted, you know, what people don't get in masterminds a lot is accountability partners. You're going to get an accountability partners, 2 accountability partners. So what's the bottom line? Well, there on the back page, there is a chart that goes over all of what you get. Let's go through it. If you are gold in our mastermind, a gold level member, I will craft one of your speeches. And you saw many of my speeches crafted here today. Probably the ones you loved the most were the ones that I wrote. If you're just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. If you're diamond, I'll do 3 of those speeches for you. You'll get hero photos at each of these corporate events. Your book on the NASDAQ Times Square Jumbotron, you'll get 1 of them if you're a gold member, 2 of them if you're a diamond. You can put 2 books up there. If you don't have a book, get one made or get some other kind of marketing material made. But you should have a book. You should have a book. It's not rocket science to have a book. Mike and Carolyn can help you out with that. What you need is a book cover. That's more important than a book. Custom done-for-you speaker reel. Okay, the first 5 people to enroll for gold will get a speaker sizzle reel, which will encompass any TV you may have, your Harvard clip, your speaking at these venues. If you're diamond, you're getting it for sure. And if you are one of the first 15 people to enroll, the next 10 golds, you're going to get to come back to Harvard in 2018 to speak on a panel. Notice the panel photos. When you're a speaker on a panel, you want a photo of everybody looking at you on the panel, like I have. That's a good, powerful panel photo. And we're going to make sure you're going to get photos like that right here, next year. Oh, by the way, we've been invited back. We've been invited back. It's going to be the weekend of July 15th. So gold members will speak at any one of these venues. Diamond members will speak at all 3 venues. You can pick which one you want to speak at. If you're diamond, you'll speak at them all. And there are some special bonuses if you enroll here at Harvard. So the first special bonus is, if you enroll here at Harvard, the first special bonus is you can come to VIP speaker training either in Las Vegas or in New York City as a bonus, because I want you to be amazing. I'm mentoring you into being a 7-figure speaker, and I'm going to personally train you in a small group under extreme circumstances. So you'll get to come to either the New York one or the Las Vegas one as a bonus if you join as a gold member or a diamond member. And the second bonus is the implementation event. You can come to Las Vegas or New York implementation as a bonus. So when you enroll either as gold or diamond in the $1 Million Business Accelerator, you get it all. The first 5 golds will get the sizzle reel, and the next 10 golds will get to be in a panel. There's a fast action bonus for diamonds. If you are one of the first 5 diamonds to enroll, you'll come back here as a full featured speaker at Harvard next year for free. Anyone have any questions? Yes. You filled it out? Okay, so Allie will be happy to collect it. No questions? I don't blame you. I mean, my goal now look, you just saw me make an offer. My goal as a person who makes offers is to make them irresistible. That's why we're just putting it all in. Yeah, why don't you just give it to me? There you go. Thank you very much. Another one? Another one? Alf?
I'm in, but I can't write.
You can't write? Just put the pen in your mouth and put an X on. Which one do you want, gold or diamond? We'll follow up with you then. Anybody else want to grab one of the earlies? Delon? Yes? Fill them out. Whose was this one? Oh, this was mine. Any other questions? Jeff? Did you fill it out? Yeah? I'll take it. Beautiful. Diamond. Which one, diamond or gold? That's 2 diamonds. Gold. If you get, well, you just won't get the gold bonus, which is speaking here for free next year. So we have 3 diamond bonuses left. You want his diamond? That's, oh, yours is diamond? Okay, so we have 1 diamond bonus left. You want that? You want that? All right. All right, so if you have more questions about any of this, we'll be happy to answer them anytime this weekend. You can hand these forms in anytime this weekend. And again, we're having a party tonight in the presidential suite. You don't want to miss it, especially if you like food or drinks or good company or a super cool suite. Oh my God, it's super cool. And we have good music. And the best people in Cambridge, Massachusetts will be there tonight. So don't let that not be you. It's been a great day. Tomorrow, we are going to be we'll be starting out with the ABC group. So the first speaker tomorrow will be Dr. Lisa Lewis. Yeah. Followed by Shari Pheasant, Arlene Krantz, Alan Porter, Chad Barancic, Claudio Toyama, David Cease, Tom Mack, Dr. Deb Matthew, Joey Enrico, Alf Temi, Rondi Lambeth. We're going to be back here tomorrow at what time, Allie? 8 o'clock for delicious coffee. And then we'll get started at 9 o'clock. And the networking will be intense and awesome again. Did everyone have who met somebody amazing today? Yes? Yes, good. There will be more people to meet tomorrow. And we'll look forward to seeing you all at the presidential suite tonight at 8 o'clock in the Le Meridien. If you have any questions or you want to ask questions about the MBA program, Allie will be in the production office right now to answer any questions. Thanks so much, everybody. Music, please, Maestro. Thank you. 8:27.